Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Keeper 2. It's a new day, so let's try and do things a bit better than yesterday's. So I think we're getting better, but we'll just have to keep improving.
Emberglow. In this land, Keeper Gormagan is currently under siege by Lord Sigmund and his allies. A lack of foresight has found this rival of ours falling foul of both the creatures and the land itself within this treacherous realm. Although his position now looks irretrievable, perhaps when he falls, his old dungeon will be of some use to us.
This is one of the hardest levels in the game. I hate this level so much. This might even be the hardest level. You'll see once we get started.
Behold the fate of dungeon hearts and keepers who do fail in this domain. For there are giants who roam in this land, and do its good lord's bidding. Mark, these beasts are vicious as their size, and bolstered by this victory, they now seek your demise. Alarm trap.
See, he's already coming down here towards our dungeon heart. We haven't got a creature, we don't have any space for any rooms, we're just fucked basically. I have a feeling this is going to open our dungeon heart to lava, so we won't do that for now. Zero creatures. Maybe I'm missing something in this level.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Yeah, maybe I've always missed something, but it's just so difficult.
Build them a lair.
Oh, we've got two in, that's good.
You have claimed a workshop.
Hey, look at that, there's three of us. Well, this is going a lot better than I expected.
You need a prison to impound enemy creatures.
Where is everyone? Ah, there's one. Where am I at, guys? Come on, guys. Where'd he go? It's very dark.
You have claimed a hatchery.
One's fleeing. One's glitched out. He must be trying to flee as well. No, I'm not going to make it. I don't have the money to heal him either. I find in all of the Dungeon Keeper 2 levels, actually, they're a lot harder at the beginning than sort of mid-game and end-game. It's always the first, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. But this level in particular, really cruel, I think. But we should start to get salamanders this level. Replace our goblin bulk of our army. thought I had him then. Where'd he go?
Your creatures require a place to rest. Build them a lair.
Okay, well that actually went pretty well. It looks like we cleared the starting dungeon of all the giants. That's good. Training rooms. In fact, everything's really small here. Well, except the giants. All the rooms are too small.
You have taken over an enemy room.
It doesn't know what a dungeon heart or a hero gate is, it just calls them rooms. You'd think...
You have claimed a lair. You have claimed a portal.
You'd have thought recording room wasn't significantly better than recording Dungeon Heart and
library.
Dungeon Heart and Hero Game.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon. A goblin has become unhappy because he has no lair. You have claimed a torture chamber.
Ah, we got 2 portals.
You have claimed a treasury.
No stone bridge though. You can put the wooden bridges over lava, but they crumble away quite quickly.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon. You have claimed a training room.
So with this training room, I could do these...
Behold, a salamander. Graceful ancient lizard who cannot be harmed by fire. He'll even wade through lava streams with no impediment.
Yeah, so I could dig these 3 squares out, but I'd actually have fewer training places, because when I reinforce these walls, I'll get an extra pillar here. And here, if they get round to it. I have a feeling I'm missing something. I'm missing a guard room.
Your minions need a larger training room.
And I'm missing a prison. Well, we definitely need a prison. This is going to be a very strange shaped prison. I'm tempted to sell this and make this into a training room as well. Put a torture chamber somewhere else. Right, let's go and do some exploring. In Dungeon Keeper 1, the demon spawn you could get, if they trained up to level 10, they would become dragons, which were one of the best creatures in the game. But in this, they just stay as salamanders. They're somewhere in between the 2, power-wise, in between demon spawn and dragons. And in Dungeon Keeper 1, if you had a demon spawn lair next to lava, I think they got experience just for sleeping. Looks like we're going to have to come down here and colonise this gate. Secret there. I think we've just done a big loop. Yeah.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
I know we're talking more about Dungeon Keeper 1 than Dungeon Keeper 2 this map, but in Dungeon Keeper 1, when you attacked, there wasn't a recharge time. You could do it as fast as you liked. So if you possessed an imp, You could mine out the entire world in minutes. And claim the land as well.
A new spell has been researched.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean about imps getting trapped in the prison that I mentioned the other day. Maybe this really is land. Let me have a look. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, well, that's good. So, go through the caverns. We've done that a bit already. Be wary of lava. Well, there's not a lot we can do about it. We saw some secrets, so we're going to have to start colonising this bit, I think. I think if you have 2 prisons, the maximum number of captives you have will increase, but I don't think the maximum number of skeletons you can have does increase. So if this is bigger, we'll move our prison here. So what will we get?
It is payday.
No, it's going to be a bit smaller, I think. Still, this can become our torture chamber, and that can become all training room.
Your treasury is too small.
Well, we're going to burn through that in seconds, aren't we, when we build our torture chamber? Could make it a bit bigger, though. Another benefit of this is we can block it off to the mistresses as well. Right, this is going to cost a lot of money, but it should attract a lot of mistresses as well. We like mistresses. Got to say, I thought in this level we could actually attract bile demons, because we've got a big hatchery, we've got a workshop, and they're the evil analogue of the giants, but we haven't got any yet.
Your minions need a larger training room.
That is true, but there's nothing I can do about it. Might want to make our library bigger as well. Let's head out this way.
A spell has been researched. Your library does not have enough storage. Ah, I see you have discovered a magical item.
Yeah, so we can expand our library at least here, maybe even a bit further, but we'll want this, so... Yeah, to keep it a nice tight room, but we can certainly get it this much bigger. Right, we need to start expanding, don't we?
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
Right, let's prioritise this, because look, that bridge at the back is already collapsing. Oop, this is collapsing as well.
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
Yeah, look, our bridge has gone already.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
I didn't realise that was there. Ah, and we found the second secret level, that's good.
A hidden realm has been made available.
No, we haven't got any Bile Demons. We're probably approaching 20 creatures, are we? 17 have made homes, 12, 18. We've got 18 into 20. Oh, level 4. Let's send everything we've got.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no lair.
If we seem a bit overcautious, that's because giants are really tough. Even though we took a level 1 down with an imp, you know, he slaughtered our 3 goblins. We'll convert him, although I'm pretty sure he fights with some of our creatures. Giants can work in your workshop as well. They're a bit better than Bile Demons at working, I think, in that they wander off a little bit less. I could really do with some skeletons, couldn't I? Oh, they're all nearly level 2. There you go, these 2 can become skeletons.
Your gold reserves have been increased. Your creatures are unable to get to a torture chamber.
Let's try and even the odds up a little bit.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Yeah, we didn't get any Bile Demons. Although we're about to slaughter 2 warlocks.
Your creatures are unable to get to a prison. A creature is starving in your prison.
Who's unable to get to a prison? How bizarre.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Yeah, we can make our library a bit bigger, but I think that's going to be as big as it's going to get. We will need a bigger training room, but we're a bit stuffed. Right, I can get rid of this treasury. We'll stick that somewhere else. Almost chucked on my goblin then. I'd have had to slap him to death if I'd done that. I don't know how we get here. It's going to be a long way around, I think. This might be a one-man job. I might have to mine this out myself. I think that's probably best, actually. This is probably... I mean, it's probably quite a dull, slow LP anyway. But I think these possession bits... Oh, cock. Giants are immune to lava as well, so even if I sell the bridge, it won't kill them. What happened to my gold? They must have fucking taken it, the bastards. I can't believe that.
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
I am going to build my training room down here, because these bits where there's 3 walls in a row, I will get extra pillars. Hardly the most efficient design, but we'll go with it. We get what we're given, unfortunately. Yeah, and still only 10 spaces.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
Yeah, when you're choosing creatures to dump at these other end of the maps, unless you're going to take them home,
is starving in your prison.
You have to be a bit careful, because if you choose, say, a bile demon or a troll, it'll take them so long to get to the lair, they'll get unhappy again.
It is payday. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
So, that's why skeletons are great for these really trivial tasks. Maidens are quite fast, and goblins are relatively fast compared to most. See, now we're entering the mid-game, and we've got enough of an army to easily stand up to these little incursions without even attending it. Whereas at the beginning, that would have wiped us out, really. I can start to build a second dungeon down here for my heroes.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
This is quite a tough little army. I'm not sure how I'm going to take those out, actually. Look at that, I outnumber him, outlevel him, and they still run away.
In the torture chamber. Your creatures are unable to get to a prison.
I don't know why these giants want to go... I mean, it must be the giants that want to go to prison, but I don't know why. Ah, no, I've got that imp that I put in the middle of all that gold. That's who keeps wanting to go to prison.
Your minions need a larger training room.
That's the biggest training room I can do, unfortunately. Remember to clear the gold out of your prisons as well. And your torture chambers if you're interrogating people. Right, we need to kill these guys. Ah, I've got Call to Arms.
A spell which is your only means of making massive battle rage at one precise location, which is yours to choose.
This is a fantastic spell. We're always going to use this when we attack enemy keepers.
Sight of Evil. This, when cast on areas of land, will make all hidden passageways revealed. And
lava and water, to my knowledge. Right, let's kill these guys. What are we going to do? These two, no, they won't be able to do it. This should be able to do it. It's not over yet.
Your creatures are unable to.
We're not doing very well.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
Okay, that could have gone a lot better, but it's okay.
You have successfully
we'll
converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You've taken over an enemy guard room. The entrance to Lord Sigmund's forts is accessible through many different passages. These offer resistance of varying degree. Keeper,
right, this is our
cast a spell called Sight of Evil to reveal all areas which are at present hidden. Thence assess the simplest route to find your destination. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
I'm going to have a very big, very unhappy dungeon soon, so I'm going to have to start making some progress. Because if you remember last time, we were running out of money last time we had a big dungeon. Right, lairs can be irregular, so let's build a big irregular lair. I wonder if these guys have got to level 4 yet. No.
The goblin has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
Ah, there must be something down there. I appreciate it's explaining the mechanics of wooden bridges to us, but it's a bit frustrating not having stone bridges, really. I might regret this, but we're going to do it anyway. Mind you, I can attack with salamanders, and then they won't get that upset if they have to walk through the lava.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Right, we're making some progress, but there's still a lot we have to dig through. Yeah, in fact, they can break this door down.
You have successfully interrogated an enemy creature in the torture chamber. Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
Well, I guess that's useful. Oh, this seems to be a dead end. What's up there? Looks like that's a dead end as well. I'm drinking some coffee this morning, but it's absolutely insipid. I didn't put enough coffee and it's horrible.
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
And I've got 15 cups of it to get through.
You have taken over an enemy room. Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
It looks like we've got to the two entrances to the enemy's keep, doesn't it? Assuming this is a dead end, then the only ends we've got are this one here. Everywhere else is stone wall as far as I can see. Oh, we've got these bits. Let's cut these bits down.
It is payday. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
We've got a huge army now. We can probably win the game if we make a move. Hope we get the tremor spell soon. The tremor spell is what you use to knock down the enemy walls. Has that gone red? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Somehow this has gone red. do that one though. Alright, let's stick all of our imps back on the mainland. If I was playing sensibly, I could sell the wooden bridge and get some of my money back. But I can't be bothered, really. Oh, you bone idle guards.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
These are the equivalent of the barricades that we built the other level. I think theirs look a bit nicer, really. Oh, you stupid morons. Right, who's high level? We've got 4. Giants and bile demons can pick up an imp and throw them. That's what their hand is. There we go, I think we've got it. There you go, look, I've picked up an imp. What am I going to do with him? Oh, that was underwhelming. I guess it glitched out because of the lava or something. Maybe it hit the ceiling, I don't know. And it's pretty underwhelming anyway. But it was especially underwhelming when it doesn't work. In general, I prefer to possess faster creatures, but at least giants are nice and strong, so if I do come across anything, I'll have time to right-click and escape
They
before
close
getting
on
killed.
us, those evil
dear.
ones. They must be stopped at any cost.
He might be making his attack then, I guess. That's a fair... No, it's not a fair fight. He's got a friend. Still, we're going to win. I think there must be an onslaught of heroes somewhere, but if they can't build a stone bridge, I don't think the heroes build anything in-game, then they can't do very much, because our bridge will have rotted by now. He says. Let's make sure we don't kill our skeletons by accident. Yeah, these guys don't pose much of a threat to us, I don't think. I'm always very careful when I'm carrying dead bodies because you can easily pick up those imps by mistake and then you drop your body on the floor. Someone else should pick it up, but it's a risk we don't need to take. We can let our mistresses in here, I guess, now. I'm assuming these fights are between imps and heroes. I'm certainly not worried about them. find all the long-range spells in this game a little bit underwhelming, except for the lightning. The lightning's good because it knocks them over, but most of the others, even if you're a dark elf or a warlock, seems to be better off just twatting them. Right, how many extra bridges do I have to build? Oh, none. That's good. I must have loads of secrets. No.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Oh, that's not good. One-man army. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, I'm really upset now. Maybe I should have been watching after all. This is an advantage when you have a more conventional dungeon with sort of 1 or 2 exits and then you can put doors on them. Level 8. Oh, we've got to capture him. That's going to be nice. They can't walk over lava, can they? And I've lost a salamander, which is gutting actually, because he looked like he was level 5. I should have paid more attention and been less arrogant again.
Your creatures are unable to get to a prison.
I must have some imps trapped somewhere. There's one here.
Your dungeon is full of yogurt.
I hope we can capture this guy before he dies. Yeah, got him. No, yeah, got him. These are too fussy, I can't be bothered. I'll just have another skeleton. The wizards like to squabble a lot as well, but they squabble with your own warlocks. But at level 8, he's twice as good as any of our others.
Your mana reserves have been increased.
I'll have some more imps. When your imps level up, they get teleport, which should solve a lot of the problems we're having. Because then they'll be able to teleport back to the dungeon heart once they've got some gold. Even if they're trapped on an island.
It is payday. Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
We're going to have to be really careful that the wizard doesn't die though, I'll have to remember that.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
Yeah, there must be some more.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Right, I guess in a minute what... Oh, it'll be these guys. Oh, that's alright. We'll have another skeleton. Why not? Oh, level 5, that's nice. Let's just make sure all our heroes are in this lair and not in the other lair. Although they don't seem to be squabbling, so maybe I've got away with it. Well, I thought that might be the case.
Ah, I see you have discovered a magical item. I see you have discovered a magical item.
I'm hoping, oh, that's good.
Your walls have been reinforced.
What was I saying? I was going to say something. Yeah, I hope these secrets are in such a way that they can take them home again.
Your gold reserves have been increased. A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
I wonder if that's the one I'm possessing. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's just chuck them all home.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
I need to be careful I don't run out of gold again. The reason I'm dropping the salamanders and the giants here is because they can find their way home. Not because they're intelligent, because they're not. In fact, the salamanders seem to be glitching out the most, but in theory they can walk home.
Ah, I see you have discovered a magical item.
Looks like this is the only way forward.
Your possession spell has been upgraded.
I'm not sure what an upgraded possession spell does, to be honest. That was easy.
heal spell has been upgraded.
Ah, this looks like the end of the level to me.
Your Sight of Evil spell has been upgraded. Your creatures have been blessed with experience. Your creatures are unable to get to a prison. Your portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
I don't think they can teleport with dead
Your
bodies.
Call to
or
Arms
items.
spell has been upgraded.
They can with the gold.
There
but
is
I think
nothing left to research.
I think with the other objects, I have to have a bridge so they can physically carry them all the way there.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Well, it looks like we have completed the level.
The alarm trap. When an enemy approaches, this is triggered and emits a warning, both for you to see and hear.
Yeah, alarm traps are pretty useful. And they're fragile like the other ones, but when they're attacking your sentry traps, I don't think the game lets you know. You just have your sentry traps wiped out. So this is I guess the role-playing best way to do it would be to have a mix of sentry traps and an alarm trap. But we're not going to do that. I'm not sure what the best way to attack is. I mean, obviously there's the doors, but we could attack here as well. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Your creatures are pleased with you as their master. Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury.
That's alright, I'm not worried. We've got enough gold for now. I think I might have lost an imp there.
Game saved.
And I've got 200,000 mana, so I can do plenty of lightnings and heals as well. Actually, I might be better attacking in the back. Change of plan.
A giant has become unhappy because he has no lair. It is payday.
Oh, right. Part of me really wants to attack that room. Just for the lulz. I think we should do it. I've saved the game anyway, so if it does come out of failure, it doesn't really matter to us.
Some of your
load.
creatures are unable to get to the call to arms flag.
Whoa, something's dead already. That's not good. Yeah, we totally overpowered these guys. All 10 of them or whatever they were. Although the sentry traps look impressive, I guess the level 6 giants killed them in one shot.
The landlord now lies wasted, and his fort destroyed around him. So the war is yours, and I salute your efforts, evil keeper.
Yeah, so although the opening of this level is quite hard, I honestly think that, even though he seems to do really well this time. In the past I've had 3 giants attacking my dungeon heart, so although the start is hard, the rest of the levels seem to be quite easy really.
A bridge of stone will endure where wood cannot.
Ah, that's good.
Creatures happily pay gold for the pleasures of the casino.
Meh.
Choke out intruders with the gas trap.
Meh. Gas traps are good in that they can attack several creatures at once.
You are proving to be a most worthy adversary to your foes, Keeper. A devilish maze and a veritable horde of giants easily dispatched by your well-organized forces. In addition, you have claimed the second part of the Horny Talisman. You are halfway to binding Horny to your cause. It is a joy to see you live up to your deadly potential.
Well, that level actually went quite well, I think. I will try and keep that up.